Hello, welcome back to another episode of Witcher 3, Warrior's Leather Jacket and Viper Swords Only. We are going to do the last wish this episode, and we need to go over to this island over here. I think it's in the town is called Larvik, and we're going to fast travel over there to meet Yennefer. And this is Yennefer's like quest mission where if you're going to romance her, this is where you decide to romance her, or you decide to tell her that you're not going to romance her. And in this playthrough, we are going to be romancing Triss. So this is where we will say goodbye to Yennefer, at least for the time being. I believe she shows up later in the game to help with the final battle and to help with Ciri and all the rest of the plot lines. But as for a romance and a future together, this is it for Yennefer and Geralt. So you might have noticed there's no game sound, and for some reason, when I was recording, my game sounds weren't on. I don't know why. I mean, they were on in my game because I could hear them, but now that I'm going back and making the video and editing and adding my commentary, there's no sound. So I apologize for that. Hopefully it won't be too much of a distraction. I checked a bunch of other footage that I did after this, and that seems to be okay. So just this one particular session of playing here, the last wish. So yeah, so sorry about that. Hopefully it won't be too unbearable. Let's go inside the tavern here and try to find Yennefer. Also, I don't think we've been in here before, so we might be able to play Gwent with the innkeeper. Looks like Yennefer is fighting with some people over there or something. We'll go join her in just a second. This guy's pretty tall. Let's see if we can play him at Gwent. It looks like he's taken a little offense to me calling this place a tavern, and instead he calls it like a warrior's hall or a hall of heroes or something. That's about what folk do at a tavern. You cons and elves don't understand a thing. You need some of our mead. Brewed wisdom it is. Your mead's probably good, but what I'd really like to do is play Gwent and check out your items for sale. Alright, we're just about done with the Gwent match. Should be able to finish him off right here. That's it for that, okay. I don't think he had a unique card. It was just a random innkeeper card. Yeah, Philavrindrel Ein Fidel. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that 100% correctly. Okay, so Yennefer's over here. Let's go talk to her and see if we can help her with this quest. Hi, Yennefer. Always did know how to win friends. I was provoked. Sorry it happened. Wanted to talk to me about something? Amir Var-Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Var-Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him. What happened to him? Do they know? The locals say that the last saw his ship off the coast of Hindersfjall. Then a once-in-an-aeon storm broke. So he's probably fish food by now. Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him. Why, do you know him? No, it's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn. Why do you want a djinn? Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes and malicious all the time. I remember, but the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power, and that could be useful to us one of these days. You sure this mage actually had a djinn? His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power. Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish. Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened. Alright, so what exactly do you expect me to do? You must help me find this Djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful. I could never turn down a friend. Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you. Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come. Alright, let's go on down to the harbor here and get in a boat. I see you've managed to prepare things already. Yes, I have. How could you possibly know I agree? I didn't, I just decided to risk it. Alright, Yennefer, let's do it. Here we are down at the harbor. This must be her boat right here. The ship carrying the Djinn sank somewhere in this area. So right here in the harbor, I guess. Not too precise as leads go. I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us. Alright, let's get to work. Mind if I take the helm? Do I have a choice? Alright, let's get in the boat here. See if I can get him without falling off. Yes, very good. So I guess I'm going to sit... Can I sit next to you? No, it's probably not enough room. I probably have to sit on the other side here, right? Getting in or not? Yeah, I'm here, okay? Okay, so this is where I sit. I don't know how the hell we're going to get out. Oh, I guess we're just going to... Oh. Not sure this Djinn thing's a good idea. We managed to seize one before, don't you remember? Dandelion almost lost his voice that time. How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic. How was I supposed to know that incantation meant be gone and plow yourself? You should have studied foreign languages. Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life? Of course, your last wish effectively assured it. Looks like we're gonna make it past these boats. Yes! Way to go, Yennefer. My wish was about us being together forever. Careful what you wish for, and when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances. Yeah. And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. So I guess in the books, Geralt wished with a Djinn for him and Yennefer to be together forever, because in the books they're quite in love. Alright, I guess we're heading to a place where we think there might be a shipwreck. And we're probably almost there. There's got to be a ton of shipwrecks here in Skellige, though. Yennefer, there's something here too deep. It's too deep here. You can't be that long. You'll underestimate me. On the contrary, after all, I asked you for your help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time, and you can stay submerged longer. I also have a killer whale potion I could use, Yennefer. Ooh, that's nice. Ready? Careful down there. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to dive in and look around, right? There's a piece of a ship right there. And looks like there's some drowners or something too around. Get my arrow. Yeah, level 18 drowners. I don't think I can change these now that I'm in the water. I have to take the generic ones. That's okay. Might just mean I have to hit them more than once to kill them. How's it going? Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind. Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right? Would admit it if I did. Not the point. See anything interesting? A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside. Right after I kill these drowners. Looks like there's one more, as far as I know. These generic arrows take like three of them to hit to kill one drowner. All right, here's some Witcher sensory stuff over here. Snap mast, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead. Not the right ship. Come back up. I will, but first I want to look around to make sure there's no treasure here that I could be looting. Because it looks like they're probably... Oh, what's this thing over here? It's red. Looks like a big... Oh, it's a chest. Chests are good. Marana runestone. And what is this? It's like a big oyster with a black magic doll in it. Figured I'd find a pearl in there. There's some buckthorn. Anything else? Looks like some more buckthorn. There's more buckthorn over here. Might as well grab it. And another chest. Great. What's in this one? Florin's resonant dark iron ore. Alright, let's head back up to the boat. Alright, I've also put some better crossbow bolts in my crossbow slot now for when we have to go under the water again. So now we're on to the next spot. So yeah, let's head on over to where the next spot is. Say we find this Djinn, what will you do? Ask for a beautiful house and a palace and a queen's crown? Are we still talking about the Djinn, or are we moved on to a talking fish? Doesn't much matter, both make wishes come true. What would yours be? You'll learn in due course. Alright, we're approaching the next site. Something's here, another wreck. Let's see if our Djinn's down there. Okay, let's go in the water and check it out. I think I'm going to take the killer whale potion just so I can see better underwater. I know Yennefer's spell is keeping me from losing my breath and drowning, but I could stand to see how much I could see a little bit better, and the killer whale definitely does that. Look how nice and bright it is down here now. Alright, there's a shipwreck right here, so let's check all these chests and barrels and see what we can find. Alright, we guess just some random loot. Found a wreck. It's been here for a while. Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's a mage's ship. Got a chest, really old, must have fell out of the ship. You can see the new bolts I put in are much better at killing. That wasn't a drowner. That was a echidna or a siren or something. Let's see. He mentioned a chest, but so far all I see is... Oh, look, there's another one up there. I hope it doesn't destroy the boat or hurt Yennefer. Looks like it, I got a feeling Yennefer is immortal right now, and probably the boat is too. Okay, let's see. So, oh, here's something right here. Shield? A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Haymacy symbols. Looks like that siren is still up near the boat. If it comes down here, I'll take it out, but I'm not going to make a special trip just to get it. So, yeah, look, it's totally buzzing Yennefer. So, oh, we got something down here. It's in Witcher Red. Crowns, manuscript page Sanum, wine. I didn't have Sanum already? Huh. Seems like I must have had that one. What else is down here? I still haven't found anything that like says that this is it or not it. Although I'm starting to get the impression that it is not it, because just from Yennefer's reaction to what I found so far. There's something here. What's that, a horn? I'm really bad at swimming. Here we go. Yep. Anytime now I'm going to get that. I will totally get that horn. I know I will. There we go. Beautiful craftsmanship. What do you have? A war horn bearing Clan Haymacy's symbols. Long ship belonging to Clan Demon. Yeah, down in these boats were the mages. These are all old sunken longships. Come back then, we must search elsewhere. Alright, is the siren still up here? That's the one I killed already. I don't see it. It must have just left. Or maybe Yennefer took it out. Or maybe it's coming at me when I wasn't paying attention. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Sneaky. Sneaky siren. Alright, let's go to the next spot, Yennefer. You're getting better at this. Go even quicker if you help me down there. I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely. Yeah, like when we were looking for the golden dragon and avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life, you gripping my waist, admiring the view, remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazy flowing stream. I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. She's definitely still in love with me. Sorry, Yennefer. Think we're almost to the spot. Yeah, we're coming into something strange about these rocks, and there's something on the bottom. I'll see what it is. All right, let's hop on in there and get down to the bottom of the ocean floor and see what we can find. Yeah, it looks like a big crater. Alright, it's pretty deep. And there's something down there. Looks like a wrecked ship, or piece of a ship anyway. I don't see any drowners or sirens around, so that's good. Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here. I must see it. Diving in after all. No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. That is no meteorite crater. What is it then? The effect of teleportation, a powerful forest cut out of a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone. Always claimed portals are dangerous. I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain hints of the Djinn. Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for both of us. Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy. Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship. Alright, that's all marked in red, but I think I got it already. What's this? Broken seal. No Djinn here, but here's something you ought to like. What? Half a seal. That'll do. Come back up. Just a second. I just need to see if there's anything else cool down here. There's a runestone and some hides I can sell. Anything else right around? Let's look behind the ship over here. Anything over here? Just some buckthorn. Grab that. Yeah, I guess that's it over here. So let's head on back up. Alright, we're just about back to the ship. Let's talk to Yennefer. Show her the seal we found. Only found half. Can you do anything with this? I can use it to locate the other half to within a dozen yards. And once we find that, we should find the Djinn. Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3. Arg, no, not another portal. Stop whining. 1, 2. Three. Said you were going to go on 3. Look, we must search the area. Yeah, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is all about first. Why do you want this Djinn? But you already know. A Djinn's power is priceless to a mage. I'm not going to threaten to leave. Why do you want this power? That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important. You're right, it's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Djinn. So that's it. This is about my last wish. You asked that Djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back. Definitely she wants to see if it's real or not. I get it. You want to know what happens if the magic no longer binds us. I want to know if when the Djinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own. Wondered that myself many times. You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship. And here's the rest of the ship up on a mountain. Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop. He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so. In that case, I'd appreciate you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life. I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship. Yes, we should. Let's try to find all the loot without falling off the edge and dying. This seems innocuous enough. There's some loot here. Cotton. Here's some stuff in here. Bread, iron ore, coal. Oh, here's some clues. Nothing interesting here. Perun runestone. Scissors. Let's go down into the belly of the ship. Oh, maybe we could check up here first, but I think this is just where you... I thought I saw Yennefer come up here. Huh. Anyway, let's go down inside the ship. There's some chests and more loot. Lots of loot. Deer hides, rune glyphs, fiber, runestone, more hides, lots of good stuff. A book, Mystery of Mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. This looks like a living area. Here's some clues. Boots. Nice shoes. Looked like the impact of the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. There's blood there, so that's not a good sign. Let's see. Wonder what this means. I wonder myself, Geralt. Let's see. We definitely got a blood trail there. We'll do that after we check this other stuff. Nothing interesting. What is this? Looks like a telescope or something. Nothing interesting. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. And now we can interact with this thing. It looks like a big bookcase or something. All the books just magically go back inside. Yeah, Yen, I think you should see this. What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book, except his head was intact there. If he died while being teleported, the seal still might be on him. Behold. Bravo, come to the deck. I have an idea. Cold preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. And all those books just somehow managed to stay in the bookshelf. That's magical right there. Okay, here we are above deck. Let's go up and talk to Yennefer. Step back a bit. What are you going to do? Summon and tame the Djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready. I have no idea how to pronounce any of that stuff. Alright. Looks like we got a little fight coming up. Grrr. It's pissed. There's the Djinn. Oh, it shoots ice at you. Oops, I gotta change my things here. I think a Djinn is probably an Elementa. So, what else could we use? We could probably use some of the critical hit decoctions. The Catacan and the Doppler. And let's get the Quen here instead. Oh, it also shoots lightning for an attack. Try to do some and it does like does a lot of mostly magic. It looks like not too much damage. That attack's pretty good. The lightning is pretty cool, and then it staggers you and It also shoots these ice things at you. Doing pretty good damage to it though. Critical hits are good. Whoa, where'd it go? Ooh, ouch. What happened? It must have teleported. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, it looked like a face showed up very briefly there. It does some damage to me, but not a huge amount. Alright, we're about halfway down. Yennefer can feel his strength waning. Oop, here comes some icicles. I'm gonna get some of my health back here. I took a swallow potion. Damage, there's some critical hits. Ouch. Does a pretty good job of staggering me. Oop, and then it teleports. Where'd you go? There you are. Ouch. Some nice critical hits from behind. That's a good amount of damage. Teleported again. There's some icicles. Alright, let's try to get this down now. There's not that much health left. Let's keep getting these critical hits. There we go. Yennefer's got it. Got you. Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you if you do one thing for me. Grog. Do you see the spell that binds us? Grog. Only a Djinn can remove another Djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. And there's the magical incantation as he removes the spell that binds Yennefer and me. You are free. Wonder what Djinns do when they're free. Do they go to like Disney World, or they go on vacation? Alright, everything, storm's over. Everything's still all purpley and wavy though. Yes, it's all over. Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed. I'm not, but we can sit. There's the broken seal. Feel any better? I told you I'm fine. Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Djinn, but still. No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rin suffered then. Now I'm really a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own. Well, never could say no to you. Perhaps that will change now. Feel anything? That anything is different? I don't know what I expected actually. A bit of vertigo perhaps? I thought you'd become a stranger to me, that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed. So definitely she still is in love with Geralt. Geralt is probably, either one of these is, depends on what playthrough you want to do. I'm choosing to go with Triss in this playthrough, so I'm just gonna put it as blunt as possible because I have no other option. Sorry, but I don't want to be with you anymore. It's a shitty way to say it, but what else can you do? Sorry, Yen, but magic's gone for me. Truly? But how is that possible? I still feel the same. You should too. I don't understand. What does this mean? Means the Djinn granted your wish. Right. Fine. Good. Glad we've got that over with. We know where we stand at least. Not left for us here. Let us go. Wait, magic's gone, it's true, but that doesn't mean I don't like to spend time with you. He still wants to be friends. Let's sit for a while. So I guess you could say in this playthrough that the Djinns are known for being mischievous, and by breaking the bond between them, he could have taken the love Geralt had been feeling and gotten rid of that as part of the deal. Or you could just say, hell, to hell with it. I just don't want to be with Yennefer in this playthrough. So here we are back in Care Trolled. Oh, she just tipped over that bottle. Looks like they teleported here. Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. Let's talk before you leave, Yennefer. Yen, what happened back there? Please, Geralt, there's nothing left to say. I'm off. Me too. I'll collect Uma from the Baron, and then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen. I shall join you as quickly as I can. Farewell. So long, Yen. And that is that. So now we are pretty much committed to romancing Triss for this playthrough. I'm not sure now if we could even go back to romancing Yen. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, this is right. I can give her this bauble I found at the very beginning of the game. It's not a bauble. It's a skull, a glass skull. I think it belonged to the crow, her crow or raven friend at the very beginning. So now she has that, and I definitely don't want to talk about me and Triss. I mean, that's idiotic. And I don't want to talk about the past necessarily either. So I think we should just call it good and go about the rest of the day. Sorry, Yen. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to do some local stuff around Skellige. It's going to be a few episodes before we go and get Uma. I want to take care of some of these low-level missions so we can get the most experience points from them. And, oh, and we get a level, that's right. We should take, I think, protective coating. This will give us a bonus increase in our defense against the monsters of the oil that we have on our swords. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.